Yo, what? Okay, so what's going on, guys? I hope you all are doing all well. I know I am. I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of issues right now, but I don't want to talk about that because that's not really what I'm here for. But the reason why I'm actually talking to you guys is because, um, you know, just I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, I just decided, it's funny. I thought I had something in mind that I wanted to tell you guys about, but I don't really remember. I mean, look, and it kind of goes to my point that I made a couple days ago about just showing up. Just waking up in the morning, getting that coffee. Whether you're in a bad mood or a shitty mood or you're enjoying it or whatnot. You got to get up and go to work. And I know that some people's jobs, definitely aren't here or around right now. But you still got to do stuff. I mean, I've kind of thought about something a couple times today, and yesterday. Here's the thing: a weakness, but in perspective, a strength that I have is that I'm not. It's hard for me to take a compliment. Like if someone compliments my hair or somebody compliments my shirt, somebody really likes my eyes, or that the superficial stuff. You're so sweet. You're so nice. I appreciate. It's hard for me to really internalize that and appreciate. It's not that I don't appreciate that, but it's because it's hard for me to reciprocate back and communicate that backwards, to try to say thank you and whatnot. And look, some of it comes from parents, some of it just comes from, personal growth or whatever. But in perspective, because I truly do believe this, the reason why I don't do that in perspective is because I'm not going to allow that positive reinforcement to consume me and to for me to be delusional. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, look, I'm gonna be real. My parents called me. They understood. Where I came from. I didn't. I escaped sexual abuse. I escaped a terrible father. I escaped, my mother who was drinking with while I was in the womb, and they totally understood that. Me dealing with mental health further down the line, totally understood that. So what did they want for me to do? They wanted me to be sheltered, which I look. I mean, for one, I totally get that and hella fucking respect that. I mean, but the flip side of that is, well, I didn't fail enough and learn from those failures in order for me to grow. And look, let's be real here. Not everything not everything's going to be perfect. Nothing is going to be perfect. You're not going to be the perfect boss for everyone. You're not going to be the perfect dad for everyone. You're not going to be Mr. Nice Nice to everybody at the right time or whatever. And you know what? That's cool. I get it. And just let yourself fail, and the and man, what was I going with that? I was saying reinforcement. So, so the thing is that I valued too much the positive reinforcements of my parents and allowed that to consume me, and for me not to take a leap into something that I wanted to do. Not to say they didn't encourage that. My mom wants me to do what I want to do, and she wants me to be happy. But what the thing the trick is that for me, I overvalued and was stuck because I judged myself too much. Because the moment I would try to inch farther into, something like acting, something like filmmaking, I would always trick myself and, go into this paralysis analysis. And then they would say, like, pat me on the head, like, oh yeah, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. But look, I mean, let's be real. I mean, it's not okay. You have to analyze. Okay, what did you do wrong? What happened? What's going on here? And it's like, oh wait, hold on. That's what's going on. Don't value it as a negative or a positive. Just figure out what went wrong in that and use that and then improve on that. Go back and do it. If it's successful, don't value that either. Because if it is successful, you just have to say that is an example of what is successful. Do it again. Because once you say you made it or it's successful, that's where it all ends. That's where it all ends. For me, I'm never going to make it. I'm never going to be enough. Let me rephrase that. I'm never really going to be at the place I want to be because I'm always going to go ahead and strive. I'm always going to go ahead and try different shit. And, it's scary. It's fucking scary to me, but I'm not going to allow that to trick me out. I'm not going to allow that to consume me. And I'm not going to, do that. Just like positive reinforcement. Negative comments and positive comments. Don't fucking internalize any of those. Because look, there's only one Foxy Grandpa, and that's me. There's probably a bunch of other people who think they're Foxy Grandpa. So yeah, this was kind of all over the place. Just came back from a really, really long walk. But you know what? The words fucking matter. The words fucking matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that, and I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you.